Alright, guys. It is Sunday, June 13th, 2021 at 4:12 p.m. Alright, let's take a look quickly here at the video. We have Netanyahu Bennett is an Israel marks an end of an era. So Netanyahu is out and Bennett is in. Let's see what this says. It says Benjamin Netanyahu record 12-year run as Israel's prime minister ended on Sunday with parliament approving a new government of change led by nationalist Naftali Bennett, an improbable scenario few Israelis could have imagined. But the razor-thin 60 to 59 vote of confidence in a coalition of left-wing centrist, right-wing and Arab parties with little in common except for a desire to unseat Netanyahu only underscored its likely fragility. Addressing Parliament before Bennett had sworn in, a combative Netanyahu said, "If we are destined to go into the opposition, we will do so with our heads held high until we can topple it. That will happen," 71-year-old Netanyahu added, "sooner than people think." And that was the message he sent out. So, heads up for people who keep an eye on Israel. Bennett has replaced Netanyahu. Alright, next we have Saharan Dust Season Underway, keeping storms in check, says from Miami. In addition to hurricane season and the rainy season, there is another weather phenomenon we experience here in South Florida at the time of year. The Saharan Dust season is also underway, and it can go all the way through August. So plumes of dust coming off of Africa can make a long trek across the Atlantic, across the Caribbean, and end up here in South Florida in the Gulf. The current surge of dust is a strong side that will be also moving into South Florida in the middle of next week. So heads up for the people in Florida and the Caribbean. There is a big plume of Saharan air there coming in off of Africa. Going across is going to affect the Lesser Antilles, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Cuba, and parts of Florida as the week pursues. Pretty much the Saharan air layer comes off of Africa, and it kind of keeps the possibility of storms happening in the Atlantic down. The dust kind of hampers the growth and possibility of growth of tropical storms and into hurricanes. So it is good that the Saharan air layer is happening for our protection, but also it is bad for people who have asthma, breathing issues, if you live in the Caribbean and Florida. Also parts of South America, as you see here. Alright. Next, let's go to strange sounds. I'm going to read some of these headlines. Mystery noise and bright lights wake up Tasmania. You see here a shooting star happening. Also, get prepared. Second earthquake swarm hits in a week in the Salton Sea. This is off of California. Alright, and let's take a look at Mike's weather page. And go to the next Atlantic. National Hurricane Center, Pacific Hurricane Center. We have the 5-day graphical tropical weather outlook. We have a disturbance off of the east coast. We have a disturbance with 20% chance of cyclone formation in 5 days. A non-tropical area of low pressure has formed about 150 miles south of Wilmington, North Carolina, and is producing disorganized showers and thunderstorms. This system is forecast to move northwestward for the next few days near the Gulf warm stream, which could allow for some tropical development to occur while it moves away from the United States. The low should be over cold water south of Nova Scotia by midweek, ending its development chances. Formation chance through 48 hours, low at 10%, and formation chance through 5 days, low at 20%. And then we have also here in the Gulf, something that we've been keeping an eye on, the disturbance off of Mexico, close to Texas. It says disturbance with 50% chance of cyclone formation in 5 days. A large area of showers and thunderstorms over the Bay of Campeche is associated with a broad low pressure area, and the overall system has become somewhat better organized since yesterday. Slow development is possible during the next few days, while the system meanders near the coast of Mexico, and a tropical depression could form late in the week, while the system begins to move slowly northward. Regardless of the development, heavy rainfall is possible over portions of Central America and southern Mexico during the next few days. Please consult products of your local meteorological service for more information. Information chance to 48 hours, low at 20%. Information chance to 5 days, medium at 50%. So we don't have a quiet Atlantic right now. We have a disturbance off of the eastern coast, and then we have a disturbance off in the Gulf below Texas and close to Mexico. Alright, so we have that happening. Let's take a look at my Twitter page. I have my Twitter page. I'll leave the link in the description for it. This is where I share the majority of my news. My second source of information that I share is on YouTube and Facebook. So what I do is throughout the day I keep tweeting information and news stories. Just keep tweeting it. So if you feel like going to my Twitter page, I advise it more than watching my YouTube videos and Facebook videos. But if you do feel like watching these videos is cool, but the majority of my news sharing I happen on Twitter. Like if brand news, new news from an earthquake or a disaster happens, I'll be first on my Twitter page. So a heads up for you guys there. Alright, so I have my first tweet pinned. It says June 18th, the possibility of a storm in the Gulf of 985 low. That is pinned. Also from Daily Mail News, it says it sounds fishy. Doctors and experts can cast doubt on Lobsterman's claim he was swallowed whole by a humpback whale. Apparently this man was swimming and he happened to be in the mouth of a whale. Who knows if he actually did or didn't, but it just reminds me of Jonah in the Bible. So heads up for you people who like thinking about the Bible. Alright, next from Weather Nation, we have a heat wave. The southwestern U.S. is in the triple-digit temperatures and extremely dangerous heat indices. It says heat alerts have been issued across the entire southwest through the work week. Stay safe. It could be temperatures from 120 to a couple higher degrees. Let's take a look here at the alerts. We have heat alerts all next week. Highs from 109 degrees to 120 degrees. So heads up for the people in these areas. People with heat advisory is El Paso. Excessive heat watch, we have Redding, Reno, San Francisco, Bakersfield, Los Angeles, and San Diego. And then people with excessive heat warning, we have Las Vegas, part of Southern California, the eastern lower side. And then we have Phoenix, Flagstaff, Grand Junction, and Salt Lake City. And then heat advisory for Boise and in New Mexico area, north of Las Vegas. So heads up, we are having a lot of heat coming in. Let's take a look at the next picture. We have forecast temps for Monday through Wednesday. An average of 71 in San Diego, an average of 104 in Phoenix, but on Monday 116, on Tuesday 117, and on Wednesday 117. Las Vegas, an average of 99 degrees, but on Monday it will have 111 degrees, Tuesday 114 degrees, Wednesday 160 degrees. And then for Albuquerque, New Mexico, an average of 90, but on Monday it'd have 103 degrees, on Tuesday 101, and Wednesday 101. And then Salt Lake City, an average of 83, but on Monday it will have 102 degrees, on Tuesday 104, and Wednesday 99. Then Denver with an average of 83 degrees, but on Monday it will have 98 degrees, on Tuesday 101, and on Wednesday 101. So pretty much a lot of heat coming in to the western side of the country. Please stay safe, make sure you have water, make sure you check on your elderly, and stay safe, guys, because the heat is no joke. Alright, let's take a look at Dabu. Says today's high res, latest NOAA OPC surface analysis, latest WO, what's the rule of thumb? Let's take a look at the images that he posted up. We have, this is the disturbance that's happening off the eastern coast. that could possibly low of 20% chance of development. Then these are the charts for the lows and the highs happening off the coast there. And then this is the 20% chance of development off the coast. Alright, so heads up for the eastern coast. We have something possibly starting to bubble up there. Alright, and the Schumann resonance. This is the frequency of the Earth affecting the planet. There was some higher frequency on the 6th, on the 9th. The 10th had a little bit of higher frequency. The 11th, a little bit, but not too much. So the frequency of the Earth is calm, not as high as it had been a couple of days ago. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more news, and see you guys next time. God bless you guys. Stay cool out there in the heat. Try to find shade. Make sure you drink plenty of water, and keep your eye on your elderly neighbors if they are having difficulties with the heat. Alright guys, see you guys next time. God bless you guys.